The only social media I keep is an OnlyFans. Subscribe. Okay, cute.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Ratama, and I still don't know how to introduce myself, but just because I don't want to marginalize myself, you get it. Okay, we're here today because I want to try the full glam versus soft glam makeup look, which basically means full glam, powders, matte, big brows, everything, and then this side is gonna be no makeup look. There's gonna be makeup. It's not no glam. It's just soft glam, but not full glam. Am I making sense? Anyway, I hate long intros, so let's just jump into this. Okay, I'm gonna use this liquid liner to draw a line down the center of my face to divide. I hope this is gonna work. I hope this is gonna be straight. It's not straight. Shaka. Period. We're obviously gonna start with the brows. This side is gonna be the full glam side, so I'm gonna do some really cute structured brows with this black. Should I do black or brown? I'm gonna do black. Okay. And this is in no way a brow tutorial. If you guys wanted a brow tutorial, you would check out the brow show. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, I have a pimple here, so I'm just gonna wipe this off because I keep scratching it and it's going everywhere. Okay, but yeah, this is what the brow is looking like right now. I'm just gonna grab a super, wait, hold on, let me grab it for real. I'm gonna grab this super full coverage concealer and carve out the brow. I recently got this foundation. I recently got this concealer. I hate it so much. It's not even funny. I literally cannot even pretend to like it because it's just too much. It's too much. It's like a cream. It's so creamy, but in the worst way possible. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do it here because there's no complications here, and I did not buy it for nothing, girl. Okay, now that this brow is complete, we're gonna go into this eye. Okay, for this brow, we're gonna obviously do a fluffy brow because why not, right? It's super natural. It has to look like we're not really wearing any makeup, so it has to be super natural, super glam, super fluffy, super realistic. I don't understand. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, we're just gonna put some styling gel on here. I used the Aesop Plus one. And maybe this is not the best one. I've gotten a lot of people telling me that this might not be the best thing because apparently I don't remember the terms they used really hectic terms, but yeah, basically when you sweat it goes away, which is true because I've seen it happen with my edges. I'm still gonna use it because I still have so much of it. I cannot just dispose of it. Are you kidding? I'm just gonna fluff them out like so, and then clean them up like so, and then I'm just gonna fold them up off camera because if you want a stiff brow, what would you do? Check out the brow show. Yeah, you cannot convince me that does not look like a natural brow. Yep. Okay, now we're gonna clean it up. I'm gonna use something lightweight for this. Hold on, I'm gonna show you the concoction. Okay, I have to show you my concoction for covering out the brows because it cannot look as bright as this because we want it to look natural. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this foundation. It's a luminous foundation, and mix it up with this lightweight foundation that is significantly lighter than my shade. This is lightweight. This is not that full coverage. The concealer, the bright one, so it's gonna mix really well with this. I'm gonna mix it for you guys while you guys are watching because I'm not hiding anything, we don't keep here. Yeah, basically I'm just gonna mix it on my hand like this so that it gives me a nice little neutral color. It's bright but not as bright as this because this is white, this is too much. It's too much is what I'm basically trying to say here. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna take it on the brush. And do you see the difference already? I feel like I should add more, the darker one, a little more, but I'm not going to. When we bring it down, it's a little better, I think. And when you blend it out, it gives off this really cute skin finish, which is what you want at the end of the day. It's kind of balancing out my hyperpigmentation. It's kind of not doing too much. It's kind of not doing too much. It's kind of making it make sense, basically. Yeah. And with this mixture, I am allowed to bring it all the way up to the top of my brow because it's not too bright. I'm not gonna go in with a foundation at the top of my brow and at the top, under my brow and at the top of my brow because this is not blinding, basically. Then we could just do it like that, and yes. By the top of the brow, you have to do it with the foundation. Please don't be like that. For the eyeshadow, I obviously want it to be a little identical because I don't want the difference to be striking. I don't want the difference to be super obvious. So I'm just gonna go in with this kind of brush, a big brush, and just tap into this brown, with this brown shade, tap it off, and then we're gonna dust it off onto the crease or whatever, and just put it on there, just so that it's mattified and it looks like skin. And we're gonna do the same thing. Sorry. You're gonna do the same thing for the other eye. Then I'm going to take this brush and just kind of tap it in here. And then we're going to tap it onto the crease. Not like cutting the crease, just like making it look like, I don't know. I'm going to do it on the side first to see what it's giving. That's a lot of powder. Just like that. Oh, that's a lot. The fallout is so crazy. And then we're just gonna blend it. We're not doing too much with this. We don't want it to look like an actual cut crease. We just want it to look something like that. And then I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, so far I'm really liking what it's looking like. Now to conclude this eye look so we can all just move on with our lives. This side I'm gonna do it with a liquid eyeliner, and this side I'm gonna do it with a black eyeshadow or a darker brown, just because when you do a natural look you don't want the eyeliner to be like the star of the show, because you don't want it to look like you have eyeliner on. I don't know, like, we want it to look like you have makeup on, but we don't want it to look like your life depends on the makeup. We don't want it to look like you are beautiful because you're wearing makeup. It's like you're beautiful, but then you wear makeup and now you're like extra hot. I don't know. We're gonna do a quick eyeliner on this side. We're not gonna do it too big because we still want it to make sense we still want it to like coexist. I don't know what the word is, but yeah. And for this side, we're going to grab an angled brush like this one and just tap into one of the darkest shades there is and just draw a cute little liner. Okay, now we're going to add some mascara. Okay, when it comes to the base, I'm not going to be a mean person. I'm going to be very fair. You want your base to look good, whether it's full glam or no glam. So I'm going to color correct, because if I don't color correct, it's not going to look good either way. So we're just going to start with this color corrector a little bit right here, a little bit right here. We're going to start with the full coverage side, right? So I'm going to go in with this foundation. It says full coverage, and this is what I've been using for the past like 6 months, and it's almost finished. So we're gonna go in with that because it says it's full coverage. It doesn't only say it's full coverage, it is full coverage, and I believe it. So we're just gonna go in with it right here. We're not doing too much with the foundation. We cannot go under the eyes because we still have to wear a lot of concealer. Okay, now I'm gonna blend it. Alright, this is what it looks like with the makeup on, with the foundation. I don't know if I should do both the foundations and then go to concealer, or I should just finish the whole base. I'm going to do both foundations. Hold on. Okay, for the no makeup side, I'm going to go in with the Scarlet Hill Luminous Foundation because it claims to be medium to buildable coverage. It claims to give you a beautiful skin looking finish. It claims to be the secret to flawless looking skin, basically. So I'm going to go in with that. I'm not going to do the most with it. Oh, shit. She did the most. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna, fuck, I hate when I lie, you know, don't you just hate when I lie? But with the placement of this, it's kind of different because because it's so light coverage, and because I don't wear a lot of concealer with this makeup eye, I am allowed to go a little bit towards the under eyes. Yeah. And I did too much because I always measure it for my whole face. I never do it just for half of my face, so I have to put this back in the thing. Okay, now we're gonna blend. Like I said, we're not afraid to go up into the eye, but we're not gonna go all the way to the eye. Like, are we crazy? We're not cavemen here, you know. We're dignified women. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. This foundation claims to be luminous, but I don't know if I see the luminousness. Like, honestly, I don't really see a big difference between this one and this one. I mean, it's definitely a little bit shinier, but it's not like a huge striking difference. Okay, now we're going to go into the concealer. For this side, I'm going to use the concoction I used to cover my brow because it's not too bright and it's not too dark. I put it right here, so I'm not going to show you where I put it because it's kind of embarrassing. But we're not going to do too much concealer. We're just going to add a little bit here and a little bit here. Some here, some maybe right here, and maybe some right here. As you can see, we're not doing the most. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit while I do the other side. Now for this side, we're going to do a full coverage super light concealer because we want the under eye to be like boom white. We want it to look like we're wearing makeup, like I said. So I'm kind of confused as to which one I should do. I really hate this one because it breaks apart. It's not a cute moment for anyone involved. This one is also kind of pink, so I don't really like it either. So I'm just going to go in with this one. It's super creamy. It's a lot to handle. So just beware. I'm just going to not do too much as well right here and right here. I'm going to do right here and right here. Oh my god, my parents are so loud. And then we're going to take it a step further. We're going to go in with the other concealer with a different concealer that is not as bright as the other two, and just put it in the middle right here. I have to hurry this up because I'm running out of space. We're going to contour on this side, a little heavy on the contour, a little bit heavier on the contour, and then we're going to contour on this side as well. It's not that heavy, it's just a dot, and just 2 dots here and the jawline. the jawline. Okay, now we're gonna go in and blend the contour, and then we're just gonna blend it out like so. I'm not gonna show you guys how to blend the contour because you need to wash base the house down. That's what you need to do. We're gonna blend the concealer, blending it down the nose and then right under the eyes, making sure to remove any color corrector that is left. We don't want that. Okay, we're fine. I'm just gonna go in with this. I'm just gonna start blending it just like I blended the other one, down the nose, outward, block out any color corrector that there is. Right after that's blended, we're gonna go into our cream blush. For this side, I'm gonna do a dot, one dot. For this side, I'm gonna do a swipe because we need coverage, like I said. And we're gonna blend it with our finger for both sides. Okay, as you can see, I look very moisturized. I look very intensely oily. So before we continue on this side, especially before we continue, before we go into the powders, basically, we're gonna grab a tissue, and I got this on TikTok, this little hack. I'm really gonna tap the makeup. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna tap the makeup, especially on the points where you sweat the most, just so that the powder isn't like overworked, you know. We use the tissue on the side because we use very little powder on this side. So if the powder is not enough, we're gonna have to add more, and then it's gonna end up looking like this side. So we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, now we're gonna get into the powders. Now I have here 2 powders and the contour powder and the contour powder palette, but the key to no makeup is to still look dewy, a little bit dewy. So the key to looking a little bit dewy is to use very little powder. Only use powder in places that actually require it. There are some parts of your face that are allowed to still remain shiny even after you like on a regular basis, you know. But there are some parts of your makeup that, like, if it looks shiny, it's not gonna work out. Like, for example, if I don't set this on my under eyes, it's gonna crinkle and crackle and it's gonna look crazy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a powder puff and just basically set my makeup, not bake. We're just gonna set it right there, just along that pad and right under my eyes, like so. We're not doing too much. We're not gonna go ham like how we're gonna go on this side. I set a little bit of the forehead and a little bit of the chin and a little bit right here. Not too crazy. Now this side, on the other hand, requires crazy powder, so I'm just gonna have to bring it out from the container. I'm really gonna bake on this side. We're not gonna set. Okay, we're just gonna go in like that. As you can see, that's already like a lot, and put it on there. Put it on there. We're gonna bring it all the way down like so. We're gonna add some more. Hold on. We're gonna gently pat in the powder so that it's not just sitting on the skin. We're not removing the bake, we're just tapping it in. We're not swiping, we are just tapping in so that the powder doesn't move around and go where it's not supposed to go. Now we're gonna go into our powder contour and just tap it in, tap it out, and just like, hold on, put it right in the pockets right here, right here, right here. We're gonna blend that out immediately because we don't want to look crazy, girl. That powder that I just used has like a creamy formula, so I'm not gonna use the same powder on this side because, as you can see, it's kind of like glossy it's kind of like glossy, it's kind of like shiny a little bit. It's not like super matte, whereas this one is super matte. So we're gonna go in. Oh, there's no mirror on that. Okay, we're just gonna go in with this one on this side and make sure that every single square inch is covered. We're gonna remove the bake. When we remove the bake, now we're literally dusting it off because there's so much. We're just gonna remove it. Now we're gonna go into the third powder for the matte side, and we're just gonna go in and cover everything that was not initially covered in the first powder set. We don't want anything that is not matte. I don't know if it's just me or if my under eyes are genuinely like super dark. Like, I feel like whenever I use powder, my under eyes get like so dark, like right here, like right here. Maybe it's my powder puff, I don't know. Okay, now we're gonna get into the powder blush. For this side, I'm gonna go into a nice little orange shade, still keeping it where I put the cream blush. I'm not gonna go anywhere too far. I'm just gonna blend it out into the eye a little bit, right like this, so that it's like one thing, you know. Yup. I don't know if there's like a striking difference. I feel like there is, just because this side feels like so dry and this side doesn't feel, it feels a little more natural. But if there isn't a striking difference, that's very unfortunate. This side I want to be consistent, so I'm gonna still use the orange blush, but this time I'm gonna bring it all the way down. We're not gonna do too much though, because we still want to maintain this little we got it together look, you know. Now I'm gonna do my waterline and my under eyes off camera. Okay, we're back. Now we're gonna get into the highlighter because I feel like that's really what's gonna bring us back to where we need to get in terms of the no makeup. Because so far I'm feeling like there's not really a big difference. I don't know, like maybe I didn't do justice to this makeup look, but I feel like there's not really a big striking difference, especially in terms of the base. But like I feel like there is. Maybe on camera it looks like it. Maybe the mirror is just lying to me. I don't know. But I'm gonna go in with this super white highlighter and put it right on the top of my brow, and every single I'm just gonna get it on my finger. I'm just gonna put it right here, this snowflakey white, and then we're gonna put it right at the top right here. I feel like the hyperpigmentation right here is like pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm gonna go in with this highlighter and just get the pink shade because that's my favorite. And then we're just gonna blend everything out with the highlighter. This side we're just gonna do the pink highlighter and just strap it on. We're not gonna be very detailed about it. We're just gonna plump it on there because we don't really want to glow like that. Like the glowing is not really the main focus for this makeup look. So yeah, I didn't do anything to the nose, by the way, so I'm feeling like a little weird because I keep sweating and then I forget that I don't have makeup on. I could just literally just wipe it, but yeah, whatever. For the lip, we're gonna outline the lip with this black thing right on this side. For this side, we're gonna outline it with a brown. Okay, I did a cute little lip combo for this side. It's just like a red lipstick in the middle of the black. And for this side, I did the brown lip liner and a gloss. Just because that's very neutral, that's very basic, that's very clean girl-ass. Yeah, so that's today's makeup look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments which one you prefer. Do you prefer the makeup? Do you prefer the face beat the house down? Do you prefer being a bad bitch? I'm not scared of wearing makeup. We're gonna play with makeup today. We're not gonna be afraid of makeup today. Or do you prefer like, I want it to look like I'm not really wearing makeup. I want it to look like I'm kind of just hashtag I woke up like this. Did you see how the accent changed? Yeah. I mean, you're still a bad bitch, but you're just like a soft girl. I'm just like a soft girl. You know, I'm just like a, oh my god, Matthew just texted me and I just kind of wanted to look like I just literally came out of the shower like right now. You know, I don't really know which one I'm feeling the most, to be honest. I feel like this one is kind of eating, but like that could just be because I genuinely really like full coverage, and I feel like this one is not, it's not doing enough for me. I feel like it's not doing what I thought it was gonna do. Yeah, that's the end of the video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, definitely let me know down below in the comments. If you liked the video, like the video, and if you feel like you want to come across this cute face more on your little radar, then you should subscribe because I will keep popping up because I'm here every single week, every single Monday, every single Friday, and I'm here on YouTube Shorts every single day. I post on TikTok 3 times a day, every single day. So if you miss me, girl, you know where to get me. Don't forget to follow my other social media. My name is Ratama on every single social media platform. I only have 2 other platforms apart from YouTube, so it should not be that difficult to keep up with. Also, the direct links to my social media will be in the description, so check out the description. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Bye.